Welcome, my name is Mark McDonald and I'm just going to talk today about the highlights and lowlights of my first job back in New Zealand after 8 years overseas in the UK as a general manager of, within the customer services area for Telstra Saturn, which was a large telecommunications organisation. So great role to come back, building on my corporate leadership skills, also getting into the operational aspects away from my base, which is accountancy and finance. So it was a really good step for me and a good senior position within Telstra Saturn. So the first 6 months were brilliant, building up a small team, getting them to focus on what's important, getting our wider teams to understand what's important for our customers, getting some frameworks in place. Really good foundation, good to see my team developing and getting an understanding of what's really important and how they can add value to the organisation, giving them good structure. The platform was set for us to actually make some really big improvements. Then the merger came. Well, pre the merger between Telstra Saturn and Clear Communications, before that we had to release about 200 staff, and 150 of those had to come from customer services and a number from my team, but my role was actually involved across a lot of the 200 staff because we had, my role was actually supporting a lot of these teams. So very difficult times. First time I had to go through that period of releasing staff, very challenging for me personally. Give you an example where one of my staff members didn't expect to be made redundant. Came into my room, he was about 45, and when we had the full meeting, he was quite shocked. I said to him, look, so we had to go through a formal process. I said, look, let's have a chat afterwards. And 20 minutes later he came into my room and he was very, very upset, crying and taking it quite badly. I take a bit of credit for that because I was able to turn him around and give him a good boost about why this was happening, why he shouldn't be downhearted, and how he can move forward positively from this environment. But still, it wasn't very exciting time, or a very nice time. But this is all part of leadership, and you learn from this and you move forward. And as it turned out, the people we made redundant at that stage all went on to get better jobs, because they were the ones that were frustrated in their work already and they needed a new challenge. Then the merger came between Clear and Telstra Saturn, and that was quite a very frustrating experience for myself and all parties involved, particularly from the Telstra Saturn side, because the Clear Communications was more of a takeover than a merger, and it was very poorly run. So it was challenging times, but the important thing is you need to be there for your staff and support them as much as possible going through it. And that was a good learning curve for me, and it was new, and I now understood the importance of your staff, how you support them, and how that leads to greater engagement, and you reap the rewards in the future. So challenging times, but a great exciting role. So hopefully you found that a bit interesting. My name again is Mark McDonald, and I'll talk to you soon.